If you are a large enterprise brand with 5, 10, 15, 20, 50, 500,000 locations, stores, merchants, whatever the vernacular, and you need to clean up your Google My Business listings and make sure that all the information is accurate so that you have this very structured source of truth, this video is for you. So here's the problem, right? Brands basically have these databases of locations. Not all the information is correct, whether that's hours, address, whatnot, and they want to be able to use that information to publish to local pages, microsites, sites, apps, in-car navs, whatnot. But the information is wrong already, so they don't really trust that data. Third, that basically they want to be their own source of truth for that data or rely on a third party to be that source of truth. And then finally, being able to publish with that data said experiences. We provide a solution to that problem. But before we start, what we're talking about is really Google My Business. That's the elephant in the room. That's the 500-pound gorilla. And the ranking factors that contribute to a successful listing and many listings, if you're that enterprise brand, are obviously the relevance of the listing, the distance of the listing when someone's doing a search, prominence of the brand, reviews, are you responding, photos, in-store products, name, address, hours. All of that contributes to having a successful listing on Google. And that's what we're talking about when we talk about data, and that's what we're talking about when we're talking about cleaning up that data. And so we have the solution to cleanse the data at scale. The details of that I can provide in a doc, simply request it from us. Also, DevHub can automatically generate, once that data has been cleansed, scrubbed, whatever you want to call it, we have the ability to then generate that local experience, whether that's a page, whether that's a microsite or site, using the existing assets of a brand. That's some of the secret sauce we have, but we have that ability. And then finally, being able to sync that data with related integrations, whether that's appointments, CRMs, scheduling, online ordering, you name it, we have that solution that can power that after the data itself has been cleansed. We kind of divide this phase into basically 4 phases. Number one is taking the brand's existing database. If you have the database of locations and you want to scrub them, cleanse them, however you want to call that, we have our own algorithm. If you don't have the data, we can actually use our own algorithms to go pull that data and become a temporary system of record of that. Then using that said data, be able to scrub against Google APIs, against what information is already out there, being able to identify what are duplicates, what hours and whatnot are wrong, and then being able to provide that back to you in a structured format. If that's something you're looking for, you can just stop potentially at phase 1. We create that data cleanse file for you of properly scrubbed location data or merchant data, whatever you want to call it. Should you want to move to phase 2, where we can now publish that local experience using that data. You're a big brand, you have locations or service areas, you now know the information is correct, you're confident that it's correct, and now you can publish using our platform to be able to push that data to those specific experiences. Those pages and or sites can live under the brand's own domain. And with that data being accurate and true and correct, accurate, however you want to say it, we can also generate that finder for where those said merchants, stores, locations are with all accurate data. Just a clean, good reset of all location data. Because of that, we make sure that you're armed as the source of truth. So should you want to claim listings in the future and whatnot, we can provide that. And then publishing additional experiences. So beyond let's say a local page, but if you want to push that information to your own app, DevHub can provide that data for you so that you basically can do that. And then, of course, if you want to publish more than just a simple page, but add in departments or online ordering or whatnot, you are able to do that with DevHub. And that is it. The point is, if you have a ton of merchants, 5,000, 10,000, 50,000 plus, and you need that data scrubbed and clean, DevHub has the proper people as well as technology in-house to be able to do that for you and then provide that back to you so that you can decide if you want to move into a second, third, fourth phase with that data. Today, DevHub powers just over 227 plus brands and over 2 million experiences have been built. Thank you.